Hi. First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm really glad to be on Thrive. So first of all, it's here. So the problem that we solve is the lack of reliable and frequent data in the field. Today, it's very expensive to get those data, need several visits to the field. And when the market doesn't have the data, what happens is that growers pay the bill. So it increases prices of insurance, increases prices of credit, and so on. So that's why we created Agronow. Agronow is a company that helps other companies to make smarter decisions. So we provide reliable field data to the companies. How we do that? We do that using innovative technology. So we use satellite imagery in order to estimate yields using our proprietary algorithm. We have validated that data into 12 years of field proven. And we do use artificial intelligence in order to estimate the crops also. How we do that is we use deep learning in order to split the farms between croplands and non-croplands. And so after that, we have a model. In the right side, you can see it. It's actually a model for soybean in Brazil that we are able to identify 97% of all the soybean crop in Mato Grosso state. That's the biggest Brazilian state for soybean. So this is what our platform looks like. It's a place where you can register as many farms as you want. And after that, you are going to receive data as the satellite gives more images. So every 5 days on average, we are able to get a new image, and the system processes it and deliver a result. You can also see the data from inside the farm in this example below here. So we focus on companies out of the gate. We sell to B2B companies. So we sell to trading companies, banks, insurance companies, and so on. We do today soybean, corn, sugarcane, eucalyptus, and also pasture and native forest, which those are the main crops for Brazil. So I can give you some examples on that. FMC, for example, use our data in order to, first of all, identify the effectiveness of the application of the products. So they can compare application without application. And also they use it to identify the misusing growers. So they can act in order to make sure that they're doing well. This is a Brazilian bank. It's called Indusval. They use our data in order to improve the quality of their credit scores. So in this example, they can see exactly what the number, what's the standard deviation of a farm for the last 5 years, or the standard deviation inside the farm, between the areas of the farm. And they can compare it to the state. In this case, they're not going to give a credit score based on state-wise, but based on the farm. Another example here is a it's an example from last week. There's a problem in Brazil right now. Paraná state seems to be losing the crop. So we did a study there in order to make sure that we could anticipate the results. So we were able to anticipate the results by 1 month for a CTP. That's a Brazilian trading company. It's one of the top 4 biggest trading companies in the world right now. So where we are. We're in Brazil. We are having very good results already. We have 3 million registered acres into the platform. We have more than 22,000 farms registered there, and we are already monitoring 11 different countries. Of course, Brazil is the main part of that, but we are already in some other place out of Brazil. Our clients comes from everywhere. We have guys from the financial sector, such as Banco Indusval and EAT. We have some guys from insurance. We have FMC and Etrafin, which are agronomical companies, and we have some other chemical companies, such as FMC for Química. It's a Brazilian one. And we have 22 other clients other than that. We're glad to be in Thrive. We have raised already $1 million from SP Ventures. SP Ventures is the biggest Brazilian investor in AgTech and the biggest Latin American investor in AgTech also. And we have raised money from Thrive also. And we have 2 very good supporters. It's Boost Lab. That's the accelerator from BTG. BTG is the biggest investment bank in Brazil. And Scale Up from Endeavor. So this is our team. I come from a soybean grower family from the countryside of Brazil. I have worked for LDC for 5 years, and I have run an investment fund in Brazil, a venture capital fund, for 8 years. Antonio Morelli is my partner, and he's a data scientist of the company. So he has worked for a long time in Santiago and Sintra. It's a very well-known company in Brazil. He's a Trimble representative, and has worked for Spot Image and Bradar. Bradar is the Embraer company that operates satellites. And he has a very good expertise in data science also. And we have Valkyria Sasaki, who is our other partner, who runs the operations for the company. She has worked for, she founded an agronomical consultant company, and has worked there for 12 years. And we are a team of 15 different people, so we have 12 more people that is not shown on this. We are based in São José dos Campos, which is like 8 miles from São Paulo. So right now we're raising $1 million US. This year we should make something around 300,000 of US dollars of revenues. The product that I was showing you has only 4 months, so it's very new. But we already have our good clients there. So we want to raise money in order to increase our revenues up to 20 million US dollars. That's it. Thank you.